My name is TK Ajayi. I'm reaching to you today. I have very important things to talk about, and what I want to talk about, I want anybody that has an ear to listen very carefully. I'll tell you a little bit about myself. Maybe many of you have seen my previous broadcast, but I'm gonna try to be very clear as best as I can on this broadcast. Um, I've been in this country for over like this is 20 years now. I came to this country very young, and I've had a lot of opportunity. I say opportunities. The wish, the main, my best, the one of the opportunities that I know I had most was being a farmer. You may be surprised that the same thing happening in many areas in Africa. It's happening here in Canada. I live in British Columbia. Some people might say, "Oh, BC is one of the most expensive places in North America." True, probably in the world, specifically Vancouver. But what I always tell is that you don't have to live in Vancouver. That you don't have to live in Vancouver. You can live outskirts of Vancouver. If you live an hour away, 2 hours away from Vancouver, eh, you save probably half of what you are supposed to pay when you're in Vancouver. So my point is this: as the province is one of the most climatically friendly with anyone from like a warm weather country like Africa. So I find it very fascinating that many people don't want to stay in the province just because they think it's very expensive, not based on their own findings. They think, they assume because somebody says something, automatically everybody thinks, oh, it's got to be very expensive. So this is not expensive. That's what I'm getting to. I happen to be the only black farmer, I would say African farmer here in BC that owns his own farms. And I've been preaching this gospel of farming for the past 15, 16 years here. I've been farming here for like 21 years. It's pretty much like just when I came to the country, I just started farming. I appreciate people that are they motivate me, they encourage, they instill the farming in somebody like me. Because in my language in Yoruba, they say, "Bí oúnjẹ bá ti kúrò nínú ìṣẹ́, ìṣẹ́ bùṣe." Agriculture is not something. It's not something that we should take with a levity hand now. The way the whole world is going, as right now, food security worldwide is in jeopardy. We are not producing enough of what we are consuming, and that's why you see a lot of all this kind of like a GMOized food all over the place. I want us to be very, very careful about all those GMO food, especially the one they bring to Africa to feed our African people. So I want us to be very, very careful with eating this kind of a GMO food. I, as a person, I only eat organic food, Many of them I grow in my farm here, and I feed other people. Same thing. I will not feed you what I can eat. I have never been to McDonald's or KFC or any of those things. They are not good for we black people. It's not good for us. Really, especially, most importantly, the Africans. In Canada, I will tell you our situation right now. I've been studying this thing for the past 5 years, and that's one of the reasons I bought this farm, which I turned the whole farm. It's like a 5 acres acreage with a house on it. I turned the farm to my home playground, like my own laboratory, like where we can experiment. The purpose of that is that the black people, especially most importantly, Africans in North America, I would say in Canada here, we don't have food security. Zero. Zero, we don't have it. And when I approached the Canadian government, I asked them, what is the food security for especially Africans? You know, there are some blacks here, they already used to, some of them came during the long time ago during the slave trade or whatever, and they are used to Western food. But we Africans, 90 to 95% of the food that we still consume here in the West comes from Africa. By the way, even the one in Africa, the people in Africa, they don't even have enough. When you look at, let's take Nigeria as an example. Recently, they said some people in a part of the northern side of Nigeria, they are trying to blockade food coming to the south. And when we look at the way our people are farming back home, they are just trying to make quick money farming. You know, me here in Canada, everything I do is purely organic. I do not use fertilizer. Only thing I use is the manures from my goats and the shavings that comes with that manure and the hays, the grass that they eat. We blend it together. It's what I use as the bed, bottom bed, to put the soil, the silt, the sand, and the clay. I made it to form loam before I grow anything. I'm encouraging every one of us, we Africans, let's be careful about what we are eating. We are westernizing all our food. Be very careful. Don't make don't grow poison for your own family. If it's just you that's gonna eat the poison, that's your choice. But I don't encourage it. My own advice for all of us is let's grow what we eat and eat what we grow. When I came up with the concept of growing our culturally appropriate food here, the food that we are accustomed to, it's a win-win for our government here, and it's a win-win for our community. When you look at some people, when I did my study several years of looking at how our people are getting sick, the food you eat is your health. The food you eat is your health. If you keep eating junk food, guess what? Your health is gonna be junk. I am advising us to start thinking of growing our own culturally food in a proper naturalistic way. Okay? What I did here in Canada, I know it was gonna be years, although when I came up with the concept of growing our food here and everything, cost me a lot of money. Yeah, cost me a lot of money, hundreds of thousands of dollars. I was able to. It's like me working. I was working double shift, doing everything, putting that money into work. Okay, I would like to see result. It's about result, result, result. So right now, what I'm trying to do is we've got to a stage whereby we've experimented this. We are working on getting more people to start farming, to start growing this. I don't need to farm it. I don't need to farm in the commercial form. I want to empower other people or any investors from Africa, from Nigeria. I know many of us have so much money, as well as our politicians. There's a lot of money out there. Hey, let me help you put that money to use. Very simple way. You come, we bring you down here. We bring you down here. Buy the land. Buy the farmland. My whole advice for you is you don't have to do anything. Help us help yourself. Help us so that me can help you. I know all the system. I know how it works here. You know, for somebody to be 21 years experience as a farmer in a country whereby I'm a lone black farmer in the whole province that is bigger than Nigeria. I'm not even sure if I've met any African that has a farm status in Canada. I'm for that 21 years of farming, I think not even 3 years I was able to have a farm status. It's so hard. It's not even that easy thing. You must have to own the land, you must farm the land. It's so much regulations and so many things. But you know why I founded the Canadian Black Farmers? So that I can help our potential African farmers who are looking into other opportunities. Because all we do when we come to Canada, when we come to the Western world, we just start washing people's eyes, we do all kind of office job. Let's just call it office work. 8 to 4, 9 to 5, or overnight to overnight, double shift. While we watch other ethnicities or people doing some other things and living relaxedly, in a relaxed way. Farming, I said it 4 years ago. I said, I want to make the next generation of farmers in Canada to be Africans. Where we practice our natural way of growing food, our cultural way of feeding ourselves, not all this junk, because we are still getting used to all the westernized food now back home. No, we have to grab our own food sovereignty. We have to own it. Our whole food chain. We have to find a way to feed ourselves, empower ourselves, and use our own food that we grow, that we create to grow, to be a sustainable economy in our community. So I'm imploring everyone, if you know anyone, if you're a friend with anyone, I'm assuring you this. If you want to have a secured investment for yourself, or you want to divest your investment for yourself or for the future of your kids, contact me. Send me a DM. I will reply you. Nothing more than that. There's so much opportunity here. I know there's some land. I was like, I'll show you. I was just like going through when I was looking at some farmland around here, and I was like, there's a lot of opportunities around here that our people are not even maybe not paying attention to. So I'm trying to employ us to see the opportunities that are in this province. opportunities for you to be able to farm, to see opportunities for you to be able to see the opportunities in agriculture out here. It's unlimited, and I want us to be able to have the opportunity for all the good things that is all around here. So I want to employ anybody who is listening to this, share this broadcast with other people. Anyone that you may know that may be interested to divest their investments and invest in this country. You can't go wrong. No, you can't go wrong. My organization and my team, we will help you put all those things in place. You may not want to farm, you just want to buy the land. Just today, I'll show you something. I will show you everybody to this. See, today, I want to see when you look at this. This is a farmland. Okay? This is a farmland around here. This farmland you are looking at is 320 acres. This farmland I'm showing us, the slideshow, I'm giving us a slide on this. This is a 320 acres with the animals in it. You can see the way they are grazing, natural. You don't even have to do anything. And this farmland is fenced up. This is fenced. This is 320 acres within 4 to 5 hours to Vancouver drive. Within 4 and 5 hour drive to Vancouver. The roads are great. A beautiful investment opportunity. It's a no-brainer. It's a property that you have. Once you have it, guess what happens? The property value increases. It's British Columbia. No other place like that you will gain increment in your property in Canada like BC. Yeah, they might say it's expensive, but guess what? It's not. It's within 4 or 5 hours drive to Vancouver. This property I'm showing you, beautiful nature with a beautiful things in it. The animals they graze on their own. We will help you establish all this. These 320 acres that you see right here. You guess what the price is? It's just under $1 million. 320 acres. Even in Nigeria, if you want to compare like something like in Lekki or other places, if you find a 320 acres in a place in Nigeria, no, talk less of Canada, 320 acres, just with the 850,000 to 900,000. If it's 1 million, average you say it's maybe 1.1 billion. Yeah. Out there, have the money, who can take the opportunity to come and invest in this kind of a beautiful. This property is certified organic property. Grown, everything is all set. It's just ready to put to use. Here, beautiful playing ground already, everything set to go. Look at the cows. The natural water is there. The natural water is there. You can see the opportunity. Share this with somebody that may be interested. Natural habitat, nature, wildlife, they are all there. Let them contact me. I have so many of this in the palm of my hand. Opposite this property, there's another 450 acres. If these two lands are combined together, you are looking at almost 800 acre farmland that simply one can have for like less than $2 million. And we have many of our rich people that $2 million is like almost nothing. And the advantage of this property is limitless. Because as a Canadian black farmer, we will have people to help you put it to use these properties. We will have our community who are willing to farm, who are ready to farm, to put this property to use for you. You don't have to do much. You can just come back and forth with your family. If you want to even move your family here to settle them down here, let us know. And if you are one of those people who are thinking of, you know what, I want to just I'm not ready to move to here, but I want to invest, or I want to visit to come and see these properties, let us know. See, we have all year agriculture tour. This is agri tour. We do agriculture tour for people who are looking to explore the opportunities here. But the best investment right now in the world, I will tell you categorically, is food investment, farming investment. You can't go wrong. And you know what the beauty things about farming here in Canada is the government supports. There are so many benefits and incentives that you will get with farming in Canada or having a farm property here. So we have agri tour. You can come on one of our program, agri tours. We take you through different properties, different operations. I'll take you there personally. I myself with the experience I have, I will be able to help you, you know, to explore all the different opportunities. See, this beautiful 320 acres, you can make it yours. Contact me, send me a direct message, and you can't you can't go wrong. Thank you for watching this program. And then we hope you join us again another time. My name is TK Ajayi. Share this with anybody that you might think might be interested in this. So we hope you join us again. Take care, and we'll see you next time. Have a good day. This is ARTV, Vancouver.